Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal Vandweller back with more classic Tetris Monthly Das Masters for August 2025. What we've got for you today is the yellow bracket preliminary rounds, round one, round two of the yellow bracket, which is really kind of part of the orange bracket. It's very complicated. What we're going to do, round one, round two. First match, Sharky versus Oeuf means egg. So that should be pretty fun. We haven't seen Sharky in a while, so we're going to have Sharky back. The winner will take on blue Scuti, who I think everybody has heard of. Now, eventually, this whole thing will result in a match against Peak in the round of 16. But for now, we're just going to do rounds 1 and rounds 2. Match 2, match 10 on your little scorecard. Now, later, like after this, we are going to have a very special broadcast, right? It's going to be our No Next Box Stupid Tetris Monthly finale. That's going to start 2 hours from now. It's going to be Dog versus Gerald and Jerpy versus Dylan. And the winners of those two matches will face off in our finals to objectively determine the world's best Tetris player forever and all and for all time. So yeah, that is what will be determined. So don't miss that. That's going to start 2 hours from now. But right now, yeah, Das Masters, Sharky, Oeuf means egg, winner versus Scuti. Schedule? Have I updated the schedule? I don't think so. Well, sorta. Join us tomorrow. There's more tomorrow late. I'm not even going to go over the schedule. We're just going to do what we're going to do. Okay, let us take a look at our rules for Das Masters. Sharky's still working on it. Are you on ITZ Sharky 2 or It's Sharky 2? Is that where you're at? Anyway, we're playing a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play an emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, experience, and statistics, there we go, words, are unmodified. They can use any controller so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether electronical or mechanical. Biological turbo only. Actually, no biological turbo. No. Scratch that. No biological turbo at all. Just press and hold. We're playing DAS, so players, remember, to heed the spirit of DAS, this is the press and hold play style that predominated for the first 7 years of the competitive Tetris scene. Yeah, press and hold. You can do a quick tap. One quick tap is allowed at the end of a DAS movement. And, you can freely tap in the middle of the board. But those extreme left and right taps or extreme left and right movements, it's better be DAS movements, my guys. All right, level 18 starts all the way through. Same piece that's re-rolled in between each game of the match. Hertz and input displays should be turned on. Remember, don't get any advice while you're playing your game. Nobody in your ear or in the room telling you how you should play your board or about your opponent's board state or anything like that. You do experience tech issues like problems with OBS or with the internet, just keep playing. Assume your game will count, because it might. And don't pause to ask, oh, should I keep playing? This isn't going to count, right? Just keep playing until you hear otherwise from me. Okay. Yeah, and what do the winners of this whole thing get? Well, they get absolutely something. That is a share of the prize pool, which stands right now at $44.69. So we are on our way. We're going to get there. We're going to get to our $1,000 top 8 incentive, I am sure. Please help us get there, because we have no sponsors. We're not a foundation. I'm not running some hedge fund and just making, money at the margin for the... None of that, okay? This is it. You are the sponsors. The prize pool comes from y'all, so this gets as big as you guys want it for as long as you guys continue to fund it. So if you want to beef up the prize pool, use the Matcherino command while we're watching live on Twitch or YouTube, and that'll bring up some links. One that says DM or DAS, that is the correct link. Click on that. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. Top right hand corner is where you'll find a button that says log in, and if you click on it, guess what? You can log in. And you can log in with your existing Twitch or YouTube account. You do not need to go through the account creation process on yet another website, because who wants to do that? Once you're logged in, you can find a button that says contribute, and you can click on that to contribute. Wow, who would have thought? I think there's also some free contribution codes left, so if you want to log in and you haven't done that yet, please go ahead and click on those codes, and that way I can stop talking about it. That would be great. If you're watching after the fact and you want to get to that page, you can go to go.ctm.gg/DasPrize. That'll take you there. Thanks to everybody who has contributed so far, and thank you to those of you in the future who will contribute as well. I believe in you and us together. All right, that's how to support the players. If you want to support the channel, that is something that you can do if you want to. And you can do that in many ways, one of which is to go to patreon.com/monthlytetris and make an ongoing pledge on a monthly or annual basis to support the channel as low as $3 a month. Really, you don't have $3 a month? Who does? I don't either. But if you do, then head on over to patreon.com/monthlytetris and give us some support, just like the people on your screen have done. Javier V has become a fan level member over on YouTube. Thank you, Javier. Scott Gray, Jane the Window, K9 Tacky, Corporal Shalby, Troy Dan, Kim M, Rogue Potato, Cat Mila, and Jason are providing us a little bit extra support. So thank you to all of y'all. Other ways to support us on YouTube, you've got, super chat, super stickers, super thanks, super comment, become a channel membership just like Javier has done. You can gift a channel membership as well. On Twitch, you've got bits, and you can do various stupid things with bits. That's good. You got subscriptions. You subscribe to the channel. You can gift a subscription to the channel. You can gift multiple subscriptions to the channel, believe it or not. Just like C-Dubs here has just become a member again for the 52nd month. So thank you, Colby. 52 months ago today was April 14th, 2021. That was a Wednesday. Oh my God. Thank you, Colby. So yeah, you can do that. You can also gift a sub, and you can also, what else can you do? Oh, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get a free sub to the channel of your choice on Twitch. Use it on us once in a while. Come on, do it. Thank you. All right, so that's enough of that. I know Sharky's trying to figure out his capture and get all that going, so trying to stall a little bit, but let's see where we're at. I'm gonna go over to our little thing here and see what Sharky is up to, what Eggman is up to. Let's see, Sharky is C24, right? C24. Rogue Potato is gigantified, a giant CTM doll emote. All right, so I think Sharky's trying to figure out his capture. Good morning. Oeuf means egg. It is morning. It's 6:10 p.m. in the morning. Also, just a status update. Apartment-wise, the mold thing is not really 100% settled here, so I do not feel comfortable launching tournaments since I don't know if I'm going to be in this apartment next month, so, or the whole time, or have to leave or what. So we might be just taking a break in September and coming back in October for things. We might be doing that, actually. So it actually wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Take a break. We haven't taken a break like all year, actually. So, yeah. It's like halfway through the month. If we have an open qualifying now, it just kind of makes sense. But okay, looks like we have a capture from Sharky. So I don't know if you've had a chance to warm up at all, but we can give you a few minutes to warm if you so desire. We captured Sharky. Yeah, I don't know if it's management being awful, Whoops. It's more like the problem is, I don't know. It may be intractable. So who knows? We'll see. It's a shame because it's a new building. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and adjust cams and do the whole thing here. What are we at? Camera 1 is Sharky. Sometimes in my mind I say Sharpie like the marker, but it's Sharky. He's looking at us. What's up, buddy? Does anyone know what Oeuf means? Yeah, I don't know. I think it means skibbity something. All right, we're going to figure out. Sharky's probably going to be sitting in his chair, so that makes sense. He's going to be facing that way. All right, he's going to be facing away. Guy's so good, doesn't even have to look at his pieces. Is this a real game from Oeuf? I think it's a real game. I don't know. Big pace. Yeah, get that 1.2. It's a real game. Get that 1.2 right now. Go. Oh, missed the line spin. You know better than that. Don't go for a line spin in a PB game. The heck? Oh, no. Pace. And, yeah, we're dead. All right, Sharky, how much time you need there, bud? I don't know, because I know you're wrestling with your capture there, so I don't know if you need extra time or what, so just let me know. Also, when you get a moment, turn on your hertz and input display. Should Sharky face his pieces? What do you think, guys? 2 minutes? All right. 2 minutes for Sharky. I'm gonna move Sharky's. I'm gonna make him face his pieces so he's backwards. Which is why, Sharky, you gotta make backwards CTWC jerseys, right? That way, or do it like inside out so players can like put their, their shirt on inside out. Do we have? That's what we got. Yeah. So anyway, while Sharky's warming up, it's a good time to maybe alert you to something that Sharky is involved in, and that, if you give me a moment, I will tell you what it is. You ready? It's something. It's this weekend, right? This weekend, August 16th and 17th at the University of Houston in Houston, Texas. The Space City Regional. You know that Houston is known as Space City because NASA and all that. Well, there is a Space City Regional now, filling a hole in the Texas regional scene. Mari and Sharky will be involved in this. There's probably others involved in this as well. But if you want to get down there, then you have to be, under 40, because nobody over 40 knows how to use QR codes. So if you want to find out information about it, all you young people, point your phone at this and follow the QR code. And all you old people, you're just going to have to wander down to the University of Houston and ask people, do you know if there's a Tetris thing going on? And that's how you'll find out. Okay, there you go. All right, I'm going to go ahead. And anyway, that's something that you should get involved in. And I guess, although neither of them are here right now, next weekend, if you want to go up to Minnesota, there's another regional, Rhubarb and Meme, running this one up in Minnesota. So if you want to find out more information about that, follow the links on the screen, but definitely do that. But anyway, this weekend, Space City, Houston, Texas, which is exciting. Okay? All right, well, we're going to watch these folks warm up. I'm going to drop some pieces in the chat just to signal to them that I am ready. So 940-251. 940-251. Oh, Sharky has a backwards Space City jersey. There are Space City jerseys available, and they are frontwards, and they all say Sharky on the back. So you're gonna want to get one of those. No, maybe you can get your own name on it. I don't know. All right. So anyway, follow that QR code. I'm sure that will bring you to some information about jerseys and Tetris and all the things you need to get involved. And, you know, if you guys are worried that I'm going to be there, don't worry. It's safe to go because I will not be there. So it is safe. You can go there safely. 940-251. 940-251. Both players on seed. So let us take a look. Seed check. 940-251. All right, both players are ready. It's round one. It's yellow. It's Sharky. It's Oeuf means egg. It's Das Masters. And we are beginning in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. There they are. A couple of red pieces. Yes. All right. We're starting with red pieces and an eye piece. So that means they've got the same piece sets. We're playing Das. Oeuf means egg does not have his Hertz and input display turned on. So we are gonna go ahead and top out. We do need that on. So that is part of the rules. Top out. Oeuf means egg. You ruined us. Top out. Oeuf means egg. Ruined. All right. Sharky takes game number 1. No, just kidding. It should be that. It should be that. If it was that, can you imagine? That would go so hard. That would go so hard. Let's go ahead and increment to, what is it? A5. A5 is what the increment is. A5. All right. Good. All right. I mean, starting Tetris is like almost as hard as playing Tetris. Yep. Game 1. Starting again. Electric. All right. Eclectic. All right. Let's check. A50251 Hertz and input display. I'm sure is turned on. Any A5ers in chat? I don't even know what that is. Let's go ahead and get them started. Yes, for real, for real. This is the real game 1. CTM Das Master Sharky. Oeuf means egg. Yellow bracket. Round 1. Oeuf did not single ready, but too bad. You're ready. I thought he signaled ready, but he didn't. That's all right. We're fine. We're fine. That's your punishment. You don't get to wait. You get to go ready immediately. Anyway, on the left side of your screen, it is Sharky. Sharky qualified into seed number 24 with a 957 average of his best 2 games played in a 1-hour qualifying period. He's got a DAS PB last I checked of 1.25 million. And that is a top 31 score, let us say. Sharky is also ranked number 18 in the most recent DAS Premier poll. That is a poll that has taken various Tetris luminaries who vote where they think different players rank in both open and DAS categories. It's all compiled and turned into the Premier poll. And you can see the full results over at premierpoll.com, Premier with an E at the end. So Sharky rated number 18. Of course, you know Sharky as the voice of the Classic Tetris World Championship, the impresario, I guess, of Classic Tetris Gauntlet, and one of the people on the team of the Houston Space City Regional. This is Sharky's 7th appearance in Das Masters. He's finished as high as the semifinals, which he did in October of 2024, 143. For Sharky, he's been in 2 Mega Masters, also 23 and 2024. So yeah, 186 Oeuf, 166 Sharky. Sharky also won a Challenger circuit back in October of 2019. He's been in CTWC Gold 4 times, finishing as high as the top 16, which he did in the first online year of 2020. Also finished 9th in the Jonas Cup last year, CTWC's North American DAS Championship. He's played regionals in Waco and in California Genesis, and probably some other ones that I am not aware of. And maybe most impressively, Sharky is the 3-time winner of the Lone Star DAS Championship which is CTM's in-person DAS championship. Sharky, 3-time winner, as indicated by that symbol that is alleged to look like a cowboy hat, but is actually a letter from what, linear A, I think? I don't know. 242 for Sharky, 260, 283 now for Oeuf Means Egg. And on the right side of your screen, it is Oeuf Means Egg, seed number 25, qualified in with a 949 average. That's a 1.19 million PB. That's a top 80 PB. Oeuf Means Egg has been in the monthly Masters 6 times and finished in the top 8 3 times, most recently in December of 2019. Been in DAS Masters 6 times. Looking to make it to the top 16 for the first time. He's also won a Challenger circuit, and get this, it was the month after Sharky won his Challenger circuit. So Sharky was in October 2019. Oeuf Means Egg was in November 2019. So really, the stars of 2019 playing for us today. But Oeuf Means Egg finished in the top 4 of CTWC's DAS Championship in 2023, top 8 in 2024. That's the one in Germany. Also played in the silver bracket in 2020. And fun fact about Oeuf Means Egg, Oeuf Means Egg played in the first season of Classic Tetris League way back when. You know, not a lot of people can say that, but Oeuf Means Egg was there. 390 for Oeuf Means Egg, 330 for Sharky. All the stars of 2019 are here. Eris the Vorta is here. All the stars are here. Billy Mack with the prime sub. Actually, Eris was who Sharky beat in that Challenger Circuit final, if I remember correctly. 356 for Sharky. There is a Tetris for Sharky. 437 for Oeuf Means Egg. All the stars are here. Anyway, appreciate that, Billy. JDMFX in the chat. Welcome, JDMFX. Chaotic Hazel, C-Dub, Blue Scooty's grandpa. Michael is in the chat, but that's a different Michael. Lighthouse Tetris, welcome. 486 for Oeuf Means Egg, 429 for Sharky. Sharky 5 lines ahead. 37,000 points back. It's about a Tetris and a half. Elijah Stanislaw is here. Steel is over on YouTube. Dirt Block on YouTube. Jungle Cook. D. Bradley, Anime Cat, Clockspin, Pi Roblox. All the stars are here. All right, 478 into 19 for Sharky. And he's going to take this down, a couple more rows of garbage over the well. Of course, you also know Sharky as the 2019 Hard Drop Rookie of the Year. Man, one of these days, I want to go for that. Am I still eligible to get Rookie of the Year? Like, if all of a sudden I emerge and I start making Masters every month and CTWC, would I be a rookie? Who's a rookie? Oh, Sharky cannot get the spin on that right side. And that is going to be a top out for Sharky at 514. And Oeuf is good in game number 1. I still think I deserve rookie eligibility. I think. What do you guys think? Like, if I just all of a sudden get into CTWC, make a deep run, start busting out Masters tournaments, win stupid Tetris Monthly, win DAS Masters, travel journey, win DAS there. Am I the Rookie of the Year? Have I actually ever won money from a Tetris tournament? I don't think so. I think that means I have my rookie eligibility. Did I play in CTM main event back in the olden days? Let me quickly go check the records on that. It's like in baseball. You can play in like a game or two and still, like in a season, and still not lose your rookie eligibility for the next season, right? I think I'm eligible. Like, I've been in the minor leagues for 7 years, so I'd be like one of these really good, like, feel-good stories. Like, every once in a while, there's like some, 39-year-old rookie who's like, pitch like a high school baseball coach. That could be me. All right, players, I'm going to go ahead and give you some new pieces. 534755. 534755. I'm the Cam Boozer of Tetris. Yeah. Or what's that guy? The Jim, what's the guy who did that for the Devil Rays? Or the Rays. It was the Devil Rays back then. But now it's, now it's the Rays. I think I'm a rookie. Or I could be a rookie if, like, as soon as I cash in a tournament. Anyway, pieces from Billy Mack pins them. Thank you. 534755. Pat Venditti. Pat Vendittian. That could be me. 534755. Okay, looks like both players are on scene and both players are ready. They don't do rookie of the year anymore. Oh man, rip. It's all right. Well, I'll get the what is it? Classic Tetris Network rookie of the year, maybe. All right, let's get them started. Game number 2 of Fiend's Egg versus Sharky in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Oeuf Means Egg says, Vandweller, I will personally donate $1 if you win Masters. All right. It's a deal. I'm going for it. Meme got breakout player of the year last year, and she's been playing for a long time. Yeah. Who knows? You guys don't know if I've been vaulting, like a rollover or something. Like maybe I am. You don't know. It's good for my brand, as a caster to just be this hapless old fool, It's kind of good. I'm relatable to the old people, and the old people are the ones who contribute anyway. Like young people are all broke, so if I'm relatable to the older people, they'll contribute to the channel, right? See? It would be very bad for my brand if I were good at Tetris. Vandy got game crashed in 2017 with vaulting this whole time, says Sonny. Yep, that's right. Right, 99,000 for Sharky, 84,000 after a Tetris or Oeuf. Sharky gets one. So line's tied right now. Sharky 121, Oeuf 84. So about a 37,000 point lead for Sharky. You're in game number 2. Madelsberger says, Vandy, I don't know. If you want to be relatable to the old people so we'll contribute, maybe don't tell us we don't know how to use QR codes. True. Except you don't know how to use QR codes. I mean, you do, but you're exceptional. Sonny is right. Says, I don't trust QR codes. I don't trust them either. Like, who's to say it isn't some weird URL and I don't know what it is, and it's taking me to some bad site by some hacker or something. Are people just literally just going around town looking at QR codes and then willy-nilly just scanning barcodes to a device that contains like all their most precious personal communication and information? Like, what the heck? 197 for Oeuf Means Egg, 240 for Sharky. I should set up a CTM QR code that instantly Venmos me money. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I think you're right. Oh, Sharky he needs a bar on the right side, and it's not going to get over. So Sharky tops out at 270. Oeuf Means Egg, your target is 271. And we'll see. Looks a little droughty here, but he's going to open up that right side. I think we said 271. Wait, but old people don't have Venmo either. Oh, wait, yeah, they do. Maybe they do. I think they have PayPal. All right. Need to get to 271 is your target. Oeuf Means Egg. And there's a Tetris, and Oeuf Means Egg has gotten there and has taken game number 2 and goes up 2 games to 1. Klarna. People talking about Klarna. Like, I'm against it, but I think there is a way to incorporate it. If you're very smart about budgeting, if there's truly no interest and it's something you're going to buy, maybe you can sort of game inflation like a little bit. It's by locking in the price now. But don't really use it. Like, if you can't afford something, don't buy it. Okay. Let's get some new pieces out there for these players. 3-4 BB 6-4. So a couple of early tops here for Sharky. You're going to refresh. You're so behind in this stream. Got it. Okay, no worries. C-Dub says, buying him a double with 6 monthly payments of 59 cents through Klarna. Dude thinks he can get a McDouble for $1.80. Like, what? Isn't a McDouble like $4 now? What? Oh, wait, 360. Well, I can do math. 360. All right, so yeah, it's like $4. Like, the one thing that McDonald's had going for, 2 things, right? Nostalgia and like the, you know, inexpensive. And so one of their 2 things that they had going for them, gone. It's like expensive. When is Tap Masters? So Tap Masters has 2 more streams left, and they haven't been scheduled yet. So we have to determine all right, let's go ahead and get these players counted down. Game number 3, Oeuf up 2 games to none. Sharky needs to win to continue on in this match. So let us get them started. 3-2-1 Tetris. But yeah, Tap Masters, the remaining matches, I do not believe have been scheduled. I haven't looked today at the schedule, but they have not been scheduled. But what we have left is a top 8 match between Scuti and Dog. And the winner of that will move on to the semifinals to face Joseph Saley. And then the other half of that bracket is Alex T versus Coster. So, yeah, Scuti versus Dog to see who faces JDMFX which is just crazy. All right, Tetris for Sharky. All right, so both players with, all right, well, Oeuf getting it cleaned up. Sharky going to open up that kind of void in the stack and maybe get Tetris ready here. Yeah, and he is dirty Tetris ready. Has to put another gap in there, but this should clear away. Z, not ideal, but oh, he's going to turn this into a center well Tetris. Going to try to do this efficiently. There you go. Going to pull that back. And a nice center well Tetris and a no burn transition or transfer back to the right well for Sharky. 150, 154. Oeuf means egg. No, Oeuf means egg with a hole in the board and trying to uncover this here. Oh, has to put an additional 4 lines of garbage over the gap that's over the cover on his well. All right, he's getting it cleared away. $164 Oeuf means egg. 185 Sharky. Here's a Tetris Sharky. 209. All right, 2,000 points apart, 2 lines apart. Tetris down column 7 for Sharky. All right, Oeuf means egg. Oh, barely gets that J over to left. This is going to be tough down stack for Oeuf if he can do it at all. And let's see. Nah, that's going to be it. Oeuf means egg going to top out. Sharky gets one gifted back in game number 3. He's going to pick up a game in the match. Sharky, you are good in game number 3. Oops. Oops means egg. Oh, Sharky setting up the Vits with that side T-tuck there. Very nice. Very nice. Sharky also, what? You were the winner of the Vits off, right? At Lone Star. Okay. New pieces players. 5F. 5-3 D8 5 Foxtrot 5-3 Delta 8, and you got 31 Vits in a game live at Lone Star 2. That's a lot of Vits. You had like 20 before level 19. Yeah, that's a lot. We're going to do a Vits off eventually, assuming we still have CTM. We will get to it. If we do it long enough, we'll get to it for STM. Okay, 5, F5, 3D8. Let's go ahead and get these players started. Game number 4. Sharky looking to tie it up and force a deciding game number 5. Oeuf wants to win it right now. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Dancing Longbar with the Prime sub, 32 months. Thank you, Dancing Longbar. Appreciate that. Prime, Amazon Prime member, using their Twitch Prime sub on this channel. Imagine that. All right, both players on the board with Tetris's. Sharky with a blue spire in the middle of the board, building around it. All right, gonna have to chuck a couple of squares over on that right side. Well, really just one, because he was prescient enough to say, well, I don't really need to put that other square all the way over to the right side. So there you go. Good move for Sharky. 73,000 Sharky, 92,000 for Oeuf Means Egg. And a few issues here on Oeuf's board, but getting it taken care of. 98,000 for him, 121 now for Sharky. Jazzy Josh says, I genuinely can't figure out how people can do DAS 19 sometimes. Well, I haven't seen DAS 19 in the last 3 games. So let's hope you see some of it here. All right, Sharky taking a burn here. Try to stay efficient. Try not to get out of Tetris readiness, but he gets it. 156 for him, 152 for Oeuf Means Egg. There's a dirty Tetris Sharky, 1 row off the bottom. Still nursing that whole column for row 1. That's going to keep him 1 row off the bottom. Tetris Sharky, and it's kind of an awkward spot, so it's like you can keep covering it as you try to uncover it. 205 Sharky, 222 for Oeuf Means Egg. All right, Oeuf is gonna uncover. There's a Tetris Oeuf Means Egg. All right, Sharky, a couple. Oh, that S is just Disaster Masters right there, that S. But all right, he's taking care of it. 214, 269, Oeuf Means Egg. And there's a Tetris column 10. Still 1 row off the bottom, Sharky. Colby says, man, I've missed seeing the DAS head shake before. Good to have it back. Yeah, I mean, that was the only real reason that I wanted to bring back DAS Masters. We're just missing all them head shakes. Actually, Reed said, never heard of Oeuf until today, but we have the same Tetris blanket. I have that same blanket too. Reed, you've been around forever. You've never heard of Oeuf Means Egg? Don't you know who he is? Don't you know he won Challengers back in November of 2019 and played in the infamous Oeuf versus Oeuf game? All right, there's a double and a Tetris for Sharky, 336, 387 for Oeuf Means Egg. Yeah, how do you not remember Challenger Circuit 2019? What the heck? November. Right, Tetris or Oeuf Means Egg, 440, 363 for Sharky. You better. Yeah, you better remember and read. You better. I'm watching you. All right, 388 Sharky. He's going to get a Tetris. Oeuf means egg gets a Tetris. Sharky 5 lines ahead. 53,000 points behind. That's about, I don't know, 2.38 Tetrises. All right, there we go. Spins. Keeping Sharky clean in that right side. Long bar gets over. All right, Oeuf means egg. Uncovers that right side. Open. Sharky in at about 483 into 19. All right, Tetris for Sharky 514. There's another one row off the bottom. Oeuf means egg at 570. All right, Sharky getting set up. Level 21 here. He's at 546, 597. Oeuf means egg. Long bar Tetris for Sharky, 572. Reed says, oh, I just take event photos now. I don't know Tetris anymore. Well, yeah, I don't think Oeuf means egg really goes to events except for that one event in Germany. Like, I'm going to skip all U.S. events, but the one event I go to is going to be all the way in Germany. All right, Tetris for Sharky, 659. 662 Sharky. All right, Sharky getting set. Oh, well, he's got a cover there with that T-piece. Oh, Sharky with that left side Z. That's going to be a problem. He's going to have to bring out the hyper jolt to the extreme, and that is going to be a top out for Sharky at 669. See, in my head, sometimes they say Sharpie like the marker. But Sharky going to top out, and Oeuf means egg was in the process of topping out. And yeah, only 11,000 point lead for Oeuf means egg. So Oeuf means egg lucking out, actually. And that is going to do it for Sharky. Oeuf means egg, you are good. You will be moving on. Unfortunately, Sharky, you will not. Hope to see you again in future events, though. And if you want to see Sharky doing his thing, and you know, who wouldn't? Please head on over this weekend to the Space City Regional. University of Houston, Houston, Texas, August 16th, August 17th. That is Saturday and Sunday. There's a QR code there for all you tech-savvy people who can figure out how to do the internet and whatnot. And yeah, head on over there. Right? I'm giving you time to do that QR code. All right, Sharks. Hope everything is good. Hopefully, everybody, you have a good time at Space City, and people who want to see you can go there this weekend. All right, we're going to go ahead and report this to the centralized Tetris reporting agency, and then we are going to get our next match set up. We're going to do this simultaneously, right? We're literally going to multitask. All right, what is this? DAS Masters. And I click that button, and I go to the left, and I hit 24 and bring in 9. All right. And then this was 3-1 egg. Blue Scuti raid party of 39. So Scuti was warming up and now is raiding with a party of 39. Thank you, Blue Scuti. Hello, Scuti fans and fam. All right, let's get Scooter in here. All right, Oeuf means egg. You just won 3-1. You already won. All right, Scoots, make sure you turn on your Hertz input display when you get a moment. That would be good. Oh, you got complexly. Look at that. Very complex. Stanislaw with the Prime sub, by the way. I missed that. Thank you, Stanislaw. Appreciate that. Oh, sorry. The apartment mold is messing with my sinuses, so hopefully they're going to come tomorrow and say, oh my God, sir, I am so sorry. We're going to address that immediately. I'm optimistic that they're going to do it, but... Okay, players. Well, round 2. Blue Scuti is here. Hertz input display is turned on. I'm going to go ahead and drop you guys some seeds. There they are. 1162B3. Blue Scuti with 14 lines on 29 of DAS. Oh my God. Was that DAS? That was not DAS. Was that Sod? I don't know if that was Sod. You were set up for the second Tetris on 30 and burned. Well, that'll teach you to do that. Don't do that. I don't know. All right, Ben Squirrely with the pin of the seed, 1162B3. Mr. Burrow, this is the stuff they already put the primer on. Obviously, it did not work. This is that stuff. All right, everybody. It is CTM DAS Masters Yellow Bracket Round 2. 2 players here. Blue Scuti versus Oeuf means egg. The winner will move on to the round of 16. This is a best of 5. Let's get them playing. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. The stream is gone. Guys, there seems to be some confusion. We're going to go ahead and top out. There seems to be some confusion about the stream. So let's go ahead and top out. This one won't count. Go ahead and top out. We'll figure out what the problem is here. All right, so this is a top out. Let me refresh both of our players too. The stream is gone on YouTube. It's gone. Is that what you're telling me? Here because Twitch died. What? What do you mean? I'm very confused. YouTube is still working, but Twitch is still bugging. I think that's probably... That's got to be a Twitch thing. You can see the YouTube stream, but not the Twitch. I'm getting you guys great. I don't know if it's on... So the Twitch stream is dead. All right, let me see if I can... Okay, trying again. Like, I'm getting you guys on Twitch just fine, so I don't think it's on my side. Let's see if I'm... Don't listen via YouTube because it's delayed. Please let me know if Twitch is going. Twitch is still dead? All right. Well, this is going to split the VOD. That's okay. I'm going to stop streaming right now. Give it a minute, and then we'll be right back. All right. I'm going to count like 90 seconds. Ready? Stop. Goodbye. This is going to happen on YouTube as well. So YouTube, it might come back under a different place. So you have to go back to the channel to do this. So